Hey YouTube, Kyle the Prepper here. This is another Bible study video. It doesn't have really anything to do with Doomsday Prepping. I'm expanding the focus of this channel to include some plain Bible study videos. I've been an avid Bible reader for a very long time. Um, this video concerns the oath in the name of the Lord and the signature. Um, I'm going to break this video up into two separate videos. So it'll be two videos, two installments of this topic, this Bible study. In any case, let's get into it. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 33. It's part of the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus is speaking here. He says, "Again, you have heard that it was said to those of ancient times, 'You shall not swear falsely, but carry out the vows you have made to the Lord.' But I say to you, do not swear at all, either by heaven, for it is the throne of God, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make one hair white or black. Let your word be yes, yes, or no, no. Anything more than this comes from the evil one." So he's talking about vows, oaths. He's not talking about cursing. He's not talking about cuss words. He's talking about vows, oaths. It says here, "Again, you have heard that it was said to those of ancient times, 'You shall not swear falsely, but carry out the vows you have made to the Lord.'" Obviously, he's talking about vows. He says, don't make them. Don't make any vows by anything, whether it's by your head or by the earth or by Jerusalem. Don't make any vows by anything. He says not only should you not make any false vows, don't make any true vows either. Don't make any vows. False or true, don't make any vows. That's the advice of Jesus. Let's go on to James chapter 5, verse 12. "Above all, my beloved, do not swear either by heaven or by earth or by any other oath, but let your yes be yes and your no be no, so that you may not fall under condemnation." So again, he's not talking about cussing. He's talking about vows, oaths. He says don't make them. It says here, or by any other oath. He's talking about oaths. Like Jesus, he says don't make them. False or true, don't make them. By heaven or by earth, don't make any vows or oaths. Now let's go to Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. This is part of the Ten Commandments. It's normally translated as "do not take the Lord's name in vain." It's translated a little differently here. It says, "You shall not make wrongful use of the name of the Lord your God, for the Lord will not acquit anyone who misuses his name." So I had a rabbi explain to me what the Lord's name in vain means, or this misuse of the Lord's name. He said it was a false vow in the name of the Lord. That's what this rabbi told me. What's meant by this commandment is don't make any false vow in the name of the Lord. And Jesus expands that. He says don't make any vows at all, by anything, whether false or true. Jesus says don't make any vows at all, by anything. Let's move on to Judges chapter 11, verse 29. "Then the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jephthah, and he passed through Gilead and Manasseh. He passed on to Mizpah of Gilead, and from Mizpah of Gilead he passed on to the Ammonites. And Jephthah made a vow to the Lord, and said, 'If you will give the Ammonites into my hand, then whoever comes out of the doors of my house to meet me, when I return victorious from the Ammonites, shall be the Lord's, to be offered up by me as a burnt offering.' So Jephthah crossed over to the Ammonites to fight against them, and the Lord gave them into his hand." Skip on down. "Then Jephthah came to his home at Mizpah, and there was his daughter coming out to meet him with timbrels and with dancing. She was his only child. He had no son or daughter except her. When he saw her, he tore his clothes and said, 'Alas, my daughter, you have brought me very low. You have become the cause of great trouble to me. For I have opened my mouth to the Lord, and I cannot take back my vow.' She said to him, "My father, if you have opened your mouth to the Lord, do to me according to what has gone out of your mouth. Now that the Lord has given you vengeance against your enemies, the Ammonites." So he's going to sacrifice his daughter, human sacrifice, because of a vow he made. When it gets to the point later on when he sacrifices her, the Lord does not condemn him. A lot of people say it would actually be a very big sin for him to break his vow. Honestly, I don't know about that. But it says in the book of Judges, the Lord nowhere condemns him for this human sacrifice. That's how seriously the Jews used to take the vow in the name of the Lord. I'll stop this study here, move on with the next installment. Move on to 1 Samuel next in the next installment of this video. Hope you enjoyed my video. Peace out.